to do this. Okay. So we've got this week is going to be exciting by the looks of things. It's Wednesday. We've got NVIDIA earnings, and then we've got this PCE here as well, which both of those are like big market movers. So sadly, same thing as like the last 5, 6 weeks. There's not that much going on Monday and Tuesday here. So Wednesday is kind of when things are going to really kick off. I think it's good to up your lot size this week if you've been through the course and you're comfortable with everything and stuff like that. As you can see, like the market's a lot better than it has been. And yeah, we'll get going here. So our first trade here is the US 30. We have to set up. So just go to your 1 minute chart, set that up. Man, I just washed my hands. My fingers are all slimy on my keypad thing. Okay. So for the new people, these are the models that we trade. Go to classroom, go down here to the VIP section. Okay. Strategy A and B is what we trade during the New York Open. So it's not this model here, which you learn in the course, which that's like the basics of the trading model that I use, just how to get in and out of trades and all that. But setting this up, um, that's what I just showed you there in the course. Okay, so we're on the 1 minute chart. Okay, I got to remember not to wash my hands before I start the live because I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but my Mac mouse thing now is really it's kind of acting weird. Anyways, so we got 1 more minute to wait here. I gotta close my door. I'll be right back. If I don't close my door, my dog's gonna come in here like she's been doing the last couple days. Okay, in our first trade, we gotta wait a little bit for it. Another 2 minutes. Here's my starting balance today. I'll show you that. Normally, I always kind of show the account at the start. So 50,300. This is a test phase. If you guys want to know what happened to me last week, go watch the live Monday and Tuesday. Basically, I broke a trading rule, um, which everyone does, but I just kind of got unlucky with it. And they reset all my accounts, basically, all my funded accounts. So, anyways, I told you guys I wouldn't talk about that anymore, but there's new people joining and stuff like that. And I want to make sure people understand like when I'm trading in like a test phase or I'm trading in like an actual funded account because you might trade a little different. And of course, like if I trade in a paper trading account, then I definitely want to let you guys know that because I might be, your mindset's totally different, right? If you're paper trading. So, okay, let's get out of this account so I can get into it on my screen over here, which I actually trade on. So, for the new people, what you can see is an external monitor of exactly what I'm looking at. Like, that's, what I'm trading. That's what I'm looking at. And I actually trade on my computer monitor. Okay, so I think this is the setup here. Nope. Yeah, that's the setup. Then we go from this candle. Nope, this one down here. Okay, so this is the US 30 setup. We get a break above here. It can only be one of two things. It's either going to be a liquidity sweep or it's going to give us a trade setup. Lately, it's been giving us a liquidity sweep. And then on our second trade of US 30, it actually breaks out, or it gives us, which a breakout lately has been like one candle and then going sideways. Trading's been like garbage lately, guys. If you didn't know that, go watch the lives. And then a lot of times it's giving us just a reversal pattern with these are Hintaki Ashi candles. So a reversal pattern with Hintaki Ashi candles, meaning it comes back down, finds support, and then we actually take a trade, right? And yeah, we're getting about 4 to 6 trades on average per day. We had 4 trades last night in the Sunday session, which was from 8 p.m., which was only 30 minutes long. Okay, so this didn't do a liquidity sweep, didn't give us a trade. So it looks like it's giving us the model of maybe coming back down to the VWAP and then turning around, but we have to wait and see. Um, what it does. We just don't want to click sell right now just because that's what it looks like it's doing. Because this is the open. And yeah, as you can see back here, this is the 1 minute chart. So there's lots of support through this level here. So we can go and find a fair value gap. So yeah, that's basically the target, as I was saying, down by the VWAP down here. So we want to wait and see if price comes down here. If it comes down here, we know this is our area of interest where we could actually start trading. Right here is kind of no man's land. You're going to get a lot of gamblers shorting this, and it probably will work out for them, but let's keep it safe. So here we go, coming down. And you guys can, like, when you're listening to me talking about what I think is going to happen, and you watch enough these lives, like, you can take trades based upon what I'm saying. But like, I always tell you guys what trades I'm taking, and I'll tell you when I get in, when I get out, and I'll show you the profits and stuff. But yeah, especially Sunday nights, because we don't get as many trades. Well, we've been getting 3 to 4 trades over 30 minutes, which is amazing. But I have had some people do trades just based upon what I'm saying, right? And they're taking my analysis and then they're like rolling with that, even though I might not get in that trade, which I'm talking about. So, like I just said here, the odds are it's going to probably come down to the VWAP, take out this liquidity, but I'm not taking that trade because this could be a trend line here, right? Like we could do something like this. It touches around this area, which has already kind of been there, maybe over here. And then this is just a 1 minute trend line, and then it actually comes up. Lately, as I said, it's just been going sideways a lot. So this is why I'm so excited about Wednesday, guys, is because Wednesday is going to like, it's basically like starting your lawnmower to mow the lawn. Like you start it and then you have something to do. That's what it's like when volume comes in the market. Like we're sitting here, we want to trade, and then we start the lawnmower and then we can actually trade. Like right now, the last 5 weeks, it's like we've been trying to start the lawnmower, but it won't start. Like it needs to be fixed, right? That's what the markets are like during New York session. It gives small moves and then goes sideways. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is another thing through the course. I think Caesar, you just joined yesterday, right? So maybe you haven't been through the course yet. So we don't trade US 30, we chart on US 30. And the reason why, well, I chart on US 30 is because the wicks are easier to read because there's more volume in these charts, right? We trade if you're with a firm, which that's kind of what I'm recommending you do because it's like really cheap, right, to get funded. So with a firm, this is US 30 is MYM, okay? And then this is the Nasdaq, MNQ, but I chart on these charts. So that's the Nasdaq, Nas 100, and then US 30 because there's more volume in these charts. That's only for New York session. During Tokyo session and London session, they can separate because the volume is so different. Like the candles might actually look different, the odd candle. So yeah, I chart on, the charts we trade on basically during Tokyo and uh, London session, which I don't trade London session. So sideways, nothing there. Okay. So I would be thinking about this right now is, do we get a body above this? If we get a body above this, then we're watching this green line to see if it actually breaks out, right? So if we get a body above that, there's a high possibility that it's going to come up here and break out. If we don't, then we go sideways and it could come all the way down to our black line. Also, I'll say this because there is I think 3 or 2 new VIP members here for this week. You guys really, really like, I know a lot of people join and they know how to trade already, like click buy and sell, but please go through the course. It doesn't take that long. It takes 5 days to get through it. Give yourself an hour a day, basically, or 30 minutes. You can get through it. My models are really, really simple, but I trade a lot different than most traders. Like my trades are normally within the minute candle, and I go with a large lot size. So, yeah, if you don't go through the course, you might be thinking, why is he getting out so early? All that kind of stuff. It's because I'd rather trade for a minute instead of holding a trade, scalp trading for 5 to 15 minutes and trade on a smaller lot size when I can make the same amount of money in a minute, just on a larger lot size with a tighter stop loss, and just really focus on price action trading and not like, oh, I'm going to set my stop loss here. I'm going to set my take profit way up here, like a 2 to 1 or something like that. I don't know. I tried that kind of trading for a long time because that's what everyone teaches. And for me, my win rate was so low that it was like every single month I'm like, little profit or just kind of breaking even or whatever. That was a long time ago, but yeah, the model that I have, I find it just really, really freaking works. In and out really quick. Yeah, it only works in high volume time. So you're right. Carl's right, guys. Is this model of like, a 2 to 1 or something? It only works if the market moves. And it's clear to see the market's not moving, right? So yeah, you might never get a trade if we sit here for an hour. So this really quick, like large lot size, taking profits really quick, guys. I just think it's the way to go. And that's kind of what I teach in the course. Okay, so we got 5 more minutes for this NASDAQ setup. This is driving me crazy. It's doing nothing. I have gold set up too. So what's it looking like? So we're above the Tokyo range in gold, and gold as well is just going sideways. So if you guys want my analysis on the market today, I would say everything is slow because of this. Everyone's just kind of waiting around for Wednesday. Um, we will probably get some moves here, but yeah, it looks pretty brutal today. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it jumped up back to our line. So if we get a body open above the line I had on my chart, boom, here, then, because these moves are so small, this could be a range or it could be the start of a breakout there, right? So let's grab our trend line here, and breakout's probably the wrong word because it's moving like, a couple pips and then coming back down. Or not pips, ticks, sorry. Okay, so I'm not in a trade, guys. I'm just setting this up to look at it. The first confirmation for that we can take a long trade is a body open above that black line, and then um, waiting to see, is this going to be a liquidity sweep or an actual trade we can take. A thing you can do right now is go to the 15-minute. Okay, this candle here, I wouldn't even think about it because it's the opening range. But just look at overall, like what direction is things going. Um, this is the 21st. It's the 24th today. So it's been in an uptrend and then it's gone sideways and then it started to pull back and then it went back up. That's why I said don't bother with thinking about the candle, the opening candle. Uh, but it looked like it's starting to have a downtrend on the 15-minute chart, right? As is breaking down. Okay, so we need to wait here for our model. It's too early, 9:42. So we have to wait for that 15 minutes there. And yeah, I know I had the line like right here, but it's our models at 9:45. Like you could jump in a little trade here, but normally 9:45, guys, that's the bottom for the Nasdaq, and then it ranges, right? So we have to kind of wait and be patient. Are you looking at S&P 500 and Nasdaq? Um, oh, US 30. Yeah, yeah, I don't think you have to look at US 30. Um, and the Nasdaq together. It's S&P 500 and the Nasdaq that do the same thing. Like US 30 can totally separate from everything else and do its own thing, right? Like we've seen that happen. Like today, Nasdaq's going down, US 30 is going up at this open, right? Okay, so we came down, we touched this 15-minute trend line here, or sorry, 1 minute trend line. So this is another thing, we can see what happens. Okay. Does it start to show signs that it's going to come back down? Okay, so we can get rid of that trend line. Okay, we haven't taken a trade yet, guys, and it's 10 minutes into the session. It's just really freaking slow. I'm kind of waiting on the Nasdaq to find its bottom, and I think everything's just going to range today, like it's been doing forever here. Let's see. Okay, we either need price to start trading up here, and then we get a body open above the green line. Boom, we can take a trade, or we need to wait and see. Okay, you could get a trade in here. A body opens here, and then you take a quick trade down to the VWAP. But I want price to come down here, and then maybe we can actually get a long position here because I think things are just going to range, right? So this is a setup that we can use. Is a body open below this black line? Take a short position down to around the VWAP. But like, look at this. It could just keep on doing this. That's the hard part. Okay, guys, don't mind the Nasdaq chart. Oh no, there you go. There's our 945 candle. Okay. So the next candle, we can actually start looking at the Nasdaq. Let's put this guy at 930. There's our range. That's our opening range. Okay, for the Nasdaq. And once again, for you guys that have been trading with me for like when we were in the Telegram group and then we came over here and stuff, so like over a year or whatever now. If you see a trade in gold, let me know, okay? Because I don't have gold on my radar here. Okay, so here we go. We're back up here now. Let's see. There's a high possibility that's going to give a liquidity sweep here and a liquidity sweep here. So my first trade here, guys, I'm actually going to drop my lot size. I'm going to do 2 lots on I'll do okay, so there you go. There's US 30. Okay, it's not giving the entry model yet. Let's wait and see if there's a liquidity sweep or what. Let's look at the 15-minute chart on the Nasdaq. Okay, so a really bearish open. And price is way the heck back there. So that makes it hard for targets. Okay, so this US 30 setup here. There's your trend line. Okay, you got to wait for the body to open. Nasdaq. Let's see if it pulls back up to here. So there's a level. There's a level. And then there's also one way the heck up here as well. Okay. So let's delete this one. And okay, this guy, man, sucks when it does that. Big, huge candles. When we could get into a trade there pretty shortly. Okay. So the MYM chart, guys, I think I'm going to take a trade on it pretty soon because our next candle is going to give us that entry model. Okay. So I'm going to actually get in that. Okay. It's not that great of a trade. So just keep that in mind. Same goal as always. Just take quick profits, guys. In these markets where it's just my language, it's like bullshit. Oops. The goal is just to make profit. It's not to be like, oh, look, I made $500 today. It's no, if you make $100, you're doing good. So keep that in mind. And just really moving slow. I just don't like this. Really, really slow. Like this was nice here, but as soon as it gave us our entry, it starts moving really slow. Yeah, I'm going to set a take profit like above, just a little bit above here. And if I get 20 bucks from this trade, that's fine. We'll see what happens. There, it's at 50 bucks. Okay. So I took 50 bucks of that, $50. Sorry, it ended up giving me $33 if you guys saw my balance at the start. So I took $33 on that trade there. which is fine. Still on a little itty bitty lot size. And yeah, it could continue going up, guys. It's just these markets have not been very nice. And I just don't see the point of holding a trade and being like, "Oh, I hope it works. I hope it works," when, you can see there that it's giving you 50 bucks a profit or whatever it is. And I'm trading on basically nothing right now, my lot size. So if it gives me something, I'm happy with that. Hey, yeah, you can see how weak these markets are, right? Like the volume coming in is always going to be good, but if you were just to click buy or sell at the open, you're 100% gambling. And that's what a lot of people do, guys. They'll go like this. They'll go to like their 1 hour chart. They'll find a trend, right? On the 1 hour chart. So for instance, here's a trend line right here. This didn't happen, but they'll go like this and say, for instance, price breaks above here on the open, they'll randomly click buy and then just have a sell target up here, right? So, that didn't happen. It didn't take out this high here on the open, but I don't think that's a way to think about trading, is just randomly gambling. And look at this. Like, see this? This was a pathetic freaking trade, pathetic freaking move, but like we got out at the top of that trade. That's what I'm saying. These markets, like, don't trust them. Just take what they're gonna give you and then just leave them alone because they're not nice guys. Like trading 2026, I'm sorry it sounds like I'm complaining and ranting, and this is what I do most of these lives, is it just sounds like I'm complaining the whole time about the market, but that's the truth to it. It's just not the same as it used to be, even last year, right? And, things will go back to normal. It's just there's a lot going on, the war and stuff like that, and you know, a lot of political stuff that kind of messes up the markets, and people get scared, and then institutions don't step in like they normally do to throw the market around. You want volume in the market so then you actually get good moves, like a trade from here to here, right? Like three times the move. But if there's no volume in the market, it can't do that. It gives you a little move and then goes sideways. So that's why we have to just take these little itty bitty profits, maybe drop your lot size if you feel uncomfortable, all that kind of stuff. Okay, this guy right here, sideways, nothing we can do about that. Let's glance at gold. Okay, gold came down, touched the top of the Tokyo range. So this is this box here. If we go to like an hourly chart, it's boxed out from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And that's very, very strong liquidity coming into the market to get ready for London session. So there's going to be a lot of interest here, right, for price to come back to it if it's a trend reversal, because we always know normally New York is a trend reversal of the previous session. And you can see how it acts. Like price just bounced off there. If price comes down to here, it might go sideways here, right? The VWAP's there. That's a point of interest for institutions to bring price to. We have a trend line here, which is 2 points. I found this before the session. It's 2 points on the 15-minute chart. So there's 1 point, there's the other point. So if it gets a third point, finds support on that trend line, I don't really like to use trend lines, but we could use that as to trade off, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm watching US 30 now. I'm thinking about what's it doing here with the Hintaki Ashi. I know I'm saying it wrong. You guys make fun of me the other day. Uh, Heikin Ashi candles, right? Hintaki Ashi candles. Here we want to just see a pattern. It's on the 1 minute chart, it is starting a little bit of an uptrend, but the 1 minute chart means completely nothing, guys, for the trend, right? It'll show you like maybe what might happen, the 1 minute chart. Okay, this trade here, I think we're just too far away from it. So I'm going to delete these lines because that can be confusing for some people. Let's look at the NASDAQ again. Okay, it just keeps on doing liquidity sweeps of previous lows on the 1 minute. So there's no trade here, guys. It's just messing with people. It's trying to get people to buy. So we'll see what happens with that. There, we know our point of interest is if price can break above here, maybe it goes to the VWAP. There's fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here. Okay. All this is in the course, guys. Every little thing. It's not like some magical stuff that I'm just saying. Everything's in the course. So I highly recommend you guys go through the course. As I was saying before here, we could be in some kind of start of an uptrend. Okay. Maybe. I would like to get more trades. So we took one little profitable trade today so far. And it's almost 10 a.m. Normally we have 2 to 3 trades by now in a good market. Okay. I like this candle. This one looks nice. So maybe we play trade from here to here. Okay. With the NASDAQ. It's definitely at some sort of bottom. It's starting to go sideways. So we could wait for a sign um, uh, to go long here. Okay, so if it holds this trend line, which is not a trend line yet, you need 3 candles to make it a trend line. We could do something with this, but also you can see this is clearly a range. So it could just continue sideways like US 30 is doing right here, just going sideways, right? And this is why I rant for an hour straight about the market not giving us trades. But one of the biggest reasons why I made this group, guys, and it's so cheap, like if you look around, it's like everyone else is basically $200 to $500 to trade live. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to charge the minimum of what they charge just to get access to their community. That's what I did when I created this thing. And my whole goal here is to make a community of traders that trade at the same time. So it's like we have like a gang and it's like fun and stuff like that. And we're doing it together because once you trade and you trade for a long time, like years or months, even for some people, and you start to, you're profitable and all that kind of stuff. And you have your, hey, I'm going to trade 9:30 to 10:30 or 9 to whatever kind of thing like that. The market open it starts to get boring and you get this feeling of like you just would rather not be there, right? So having a group of people makes it much more exciting and like I want to show up for these lives trading, right? Where if I was by myself, knowing from the past, like I feel like hey, I don't want to trade because it's boring, right? So yeah, it's weird when you're new. It's so exciting. Your heart is racing. And it's like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. I can like click a button and make money. And then after some years, you kind of get this feeling of like it's the same thing every day. It's boring. And having a community, I think that's the way to make it better. Okay. So I don't know why I keep on putting trend line there. But anyways, this thing here is not giving us anything, guys. It's just like going sideways. But I do feel we're going to get a touch up here. So I'm going to take a really high risk trade and I'm going to put my little trend line back here. And I'm going to take a long position, maybe on this next candle that opens, to a target somewhere around here, just like that little itty bitty move. Nope, didn't give me the entry. I was thinking that candle's going to open above the line. Okay. So nothing here. Like as I was saying, right? This like think of it, guys. As we came in the room here, the start of the session, I told you right away, like trading's going to be boring today. It's, like Wednesday is when things are going to pop off. So how did I know that? It's this page right here tells us what it's going to be like, right? No red folder news. You got big, huge news on Wednesday. Okay. So we know that, institutions, all the traders that have been trading a long time, they're looking at this and they're like, let's just wait till Wednesday. Right. Because they don't want to sit here and trade in no volume and just prices going sideways on you, right? It's boring. You can't like there's a lot of retail traders clicking buy and sell, and that's what's making this go sideways. But you can't do that. It's just gambling. Okay, so here we go. Finally, we're getting something. Okay, I'm gonna get in a trade there because we have a bit of a target, and I'm gonna take really quick profits. It's just around this area. If I make $20, I make $20. That's good for me. That's fine. Okay. Come on, baby. Move on up. We got to adjust the trend line because we had it like kind of not proper. I don't like that. I like it more like this, actually. This looks better. There you go. Okay. So it's just kind of around our entry, floating around there. I don't like that. What's doing here. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it finds some support above here. It continues going up. Okay. This is a high risk trade, guys. As you can tell, it's just going sideways. Come on, find our support. Give us an actual proper setup here. Don't break back down. We need just a nice big boom candle to go up. I've got a really tight take profit. My take profit's like right around here. Come on. Man, I know I keep on complaining about these markets, guys, but this is just bullshit. Okay. I might actually get out of this trade. I'm going to wait and see though. Like we do have this level here, right? But I'm not liking it. Okay, I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna just take a hit on that. That sucks. But anyways, that was a way bigger loss than I was willing to take as a profit, which really sucks when it does that. But anyways, you can see my balance now is 50,238. Okay, it probably will come back up. That's the thing. This is some level of support here, but I don't want to get stuck in this thing if it goes sideways and then comes back down here, and then I take a $500 loss. Like that'd be pointless, right? Okay. So we got to wait around, see what happens. US 30 is looking the exact same, right? As this trade we just took right here. Okay. Let's glance at gold. Yeah, gold's the same thing, it's just going sideways. Oh, there we go. US 30 jumping up. Okay. I'm going to give this guy here another chance. I think it's showing me it wants to do something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Give us a good freaking trade, will you? Nope. Yeah, look at this, guys. Goes up, goes sideways. Oh my god. Come on, but it is holding support above that line. You can see every candle is always it's opening above the line there. And now this guy's going against me. Jeez. Come on, give us a nice trade. Okay, yeah, this is not working out. It's just going sideways. Just going sideways on us. I think there's a fair value gap right here. It might touch and then actually go up. Yeah, there's a little wee one right here. So it could touch this and then actually go up. There it goes. It touched it. Oh, and now it's giving me this huge freaking loss. Okay, I'm getting out of that trade. Sorry, guys. This is back to back, just bad trading. But that's what I said when I was coming into the session. Like, just slow, crappy market. Okay, so we've had one little profit and two huge freaking losses. Okay, so, anyways, we got to just brush it off, get back here. This, like, everything's just going sideways. It's telling us not to trade. This just excited me here when it started to show signs that it wanted to go up and then it went sideways and came back down. Okay, so we could do a trade buying on support here if, like, see what it's doing, guys. It keeps on taking out this lower liquidity of our range. So let's wait and see if it does another liquidity sweep here and price wicks down to that area and then comes back up and shows signs of it wanting to, go back up, then we could actually take a long position there. I'm going to say this: we have done our three trades. If I was you guys, I would just move to the paper trading account. Like, the trading is not good today, right? Okay. So that's why I was trading on such a small lot size. But these freaking moves here just gave me such a big loss because they came down way faster than they're going up, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is, and we kind of have to just roll with the flow here. So yeah, I would just take today as a loss and move to a paper trading account. Like I'm down to my account's at $50,005 right now. So it's back down to where it started there, which I'll just take today as a loss. Like I keep on saying the markets are bad, the markets are bad. And if I wasn't sitting here live, I probably wouldn't be trading today. But we knew that going into it that the markets are bad. We need to drop our lot size. It's just these trades went totally against me, really, really bad against me. So I'm going to mark down today as a loss. Sadly, I'm going to move into the paper trading account here. And today was a really bad day. 3 trades, 1 loss. But I'm going to go into paper trading account because there's no point trading this to continue trading this. And here's the thing: once we go into the paper trading account, we're probably going to actually make money in the paper trading, like the fake money, because it's probably going to give support here and then go back up. But it might just range within here. The Nasdaq, US 30. Yeah, everything's just going sideways, guys. Low volume again. The trend is 50-50. Yeah, we honestly, you shouldn't be trading in this market, right? It's just that like we trade 9:30 to 10:30, right? So we have to trade, but we have to use our risk management. You guys don't have to trade. I have to trade. Right? We have to use our risk management. So I did my 3 trades. I had a stupid freaking loss, but it's at 50K. That's fine. It's a test phase. And my risk management is just stop trading. The market's bad. Like, why are you trading? Go to a paper trading account, right? We don't know how bad it's going to be till it actually starts. So you always want to start with your firm account. But if you see after your 3 trades that you've lost $300 of profit when you're just trying to maybe take $100 from the market on a bad day, then what's the point of staying in your firm account if like it's telling you, either don't trade or trade on a paper trading account, right? Okay. So yeah, don't continue trading in your firm account, guys. If your first 3 trades are put you in a loss. So when you say go long, we should go short. Yeah, that would probably work out best there because I'm playing I'm playing a model of break of a range, right? So I'm waiting for price to show confirmation that it wants to, in that last trade, go long. And then our targets is like, our target was right here, but we have a target here, we have a target here. So if there's lots of volume, it would rip through this target, maybe stop at this one, which would give us our like, $300, $400 trade or something like that of profit, right? But when there's super low liquidity like this and it just goes sideways, that model there, you're buying a liquidity sweep, right? So it's showing signs it wants to break out. It gives you an entry, but then price moves up a little bit. I think I saw the most profit was like $15 of profit. And then it comes down and goes against you and goes back down to the bottom of the range. And you can see right here now, like, look at how small and pathetic these candles are. Like, it's just telling us don't trade, just stop trading, right? Eventually it will give a move, but that could even be after our section, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm a good trader. I just have bad days. Like we have to have bad days. Guys, if I was sitting here and every single day it was just like profit, 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 profit for months and months and months on end, and I'm just saying, "Oh, I'm making profit," and stuff like that, like I would doubt me. I'd be like, "I think this guy's lying to us," right? But when I'm sitting here and I'm telling you guys I just lost $300 in this, then not lost, but it's the test phase, then I think that's better for people because then they actually see the reality of it and it's not like every single day you win. Like I know if you go and look at the VIP live recordings, it's maybe once a week we have a loss or once every 2 weeks we have a loss, and then we have a lot of days where it's small profit and then we have days where it's like really good profit as well, right? But there's not that many losses. like losing days. And if there wasn't any losing days, like it's just really suspicious. Yeah, you lost 400, so I lost 300, so it's basically the same. Um, Guys, this here is going to be amazing. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What the heck? Why is there news on Saturday? What is this? That's weird. Hardly ever news on Saturday. I don't even know what that is. Jackson Hole something. Sunday, Monday. So next week is going to be good as well. So we have some good trading ahead. And yeah, you just got to wait for it. Okay, so I'm in the paper trading account. I'm going to take a long, oops, in the US 30. Okay. If we get price action above this line here, I don't want it just to go sideways here. We'll see. So if we get a nice candle open above here, we can take a long there. This guy, it's showing signs of support. So I'm waiting kind of for that liquidity sweep of this. And then we could take a long here. This would actually be a good trade because it'd probably go to the top of this range, take out this liquidity. Um, if it shows like signs of an entry here, which it doesn't look like it, but we have 20 minutes left in the session, guys. I'm in the paper trading account now. I don't want to give any more money back. But yeah, you can see like the markets are really freaking hard. Really freaking heck. Who's Johnson? Johnson and Johnson. Or Jackson. It says Jackson. I thought it was Johnson. Oh no, it's Jackson. Yeah. Oh yeah. Max says he made $2. $2 today. That's better than me. I lost 300 in a test phase. If it was a funded account, guys, I would be like not feeling that great about it. But I think I would have done that first trade, done the second trade and lost, and then I probably would have stopped trading in that account. Um, just because it's kind of showing you like not to trade, right? Okay, this guy here, man. Let's take. See, this isn't a good trade as well because there's probably a fair value gap right about here. Let's look. Yeah, see, there's one right there, almost where price is. So it could stop here and then go back up. But we do have the VWAP down here. Yeah, look at this. Just this sideways. Okay, so here it's starting to go down. Let's see if it takes this out and then turns around. And if that happens, if it takes this out and then price comes back up to here, we're probably going to get price come up here and take this out because that's the range, right? Gold, same thing. There's nothing. There's no trades anywhere. Just sideways. I think we might have a new winner for worst market conditions is today. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm in the paper trading account. It's really weak, but no, no, I'm not taking it. Look at it. Look at where it is. Man, there's just nothing. Okay, this didn't take out the liquidity from here, so it's still waiting around. Okay, for the new people watching, guys, I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but like it's the truth. Like this is really, really bad market. It's crazy. Like think about it. NASDAQ or 15-minute. Once you watch these videos, you'll really understand. You'll be like, oh my God, this is crazy. So NASDAQ, we have to wait 15 minutes before we can get into a trade. Because if we don't wait, it's like you're pretty much gambling because price is moving so fast. And it's like, yeah, you can jump in with the trend, but you're kind of gambling because you could just be buying the bottom or buying the top of that open range, right? So we have to wait 15 minutes. Okay. We waited our 15 minutes and then price went Bleh. Right? This is our 15-minute wait. This is the rest of the session here. This is crazy. This here, this is, US 30. The model is you have to wait 2 minutes, and then on the 3rd minute, yeah, crazy, eh? The volume comes in 15 minutes on the Nasdaq. It comes in on 2 minutes, in 2 minutes in US 30. These are great things to write in your journal. So you can see here, 2 minutes of candles, okay? It created this range here, and then it came down, went sideways, gave us like 1 trade here, basically a break of our range, gave us 1 trade, and then went sideways and came slowly back down, right? So not giving us another trade. So it's just crazy, crazy conditions. Crazy. Okay, so this here, I'm gonna jump in along on the Nasdaq here, and I'm in a paper trading account, so I'm just gonna go crazy. We'll go like 10 lots and see what happens. But I'm gonna wait till we get a candle here. Okay, so if we get a body open here, I'm gonna take a trade from here to here. Or if it wicks back up there and gives us a nice wick, I'll jump in there. I'm in the paper trading account. Okay, I'm not in my test phase or whatever. Okay. I'm just in a paper trading account. Oh, it's an economic form, the new Fed's first speech. Okay. Is it something new? I've never seen that before. Jackson Hole. Jackson's Hole is a ski resort in BC. I know that. But I don't know. Yeah. Economic form. Okay, so here we go. So boom, let's get in there. This is paper trading. Okay. This is kind of a kind of a good trade. But here's the thing is there's a fair value gap likely right here where that's our entry, right? Yeah, so right there. But you can see it wicked past it. So let's wait and see what happens here. This is paper trading, guys. So there's like no risk or anything like that. It's in Wyoming. Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting to do a like trading, like don't tell me, but to do trading like when you see me saying market sucks, liquidity's garbage, it sucks. Just do the opposite trades of what I do and see if you make profit. Cuz right now you'd be making profit with this one cuz it I bought like right here and then now it's showing signs that this is the new range, like where our line is. This is crazy, eh? Oh, there now it's back up. But yeah, this candle here could be the top because we have fair value gap back here. Man, just this sideways action. Yep, and that's this candle here shows the signs of a start of a Hintakeyashi reversal, right? It's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah, like with what I'm teaching in the course of trading break of the range, right? When it ranges and there's low liquidity, you're not going to get good trades from break of the range. It'll just constantly be liquidity sweeps. And then the odd time it would actually be a good trade. So that's why I'm saying like it'd be interesting to actually trade the opposite and just see what happens. Right. Still got a bit of time. Like it's just look at this. Now this guy here is just going sideways. Yeah. So pretty much today, like you could buy on this support level here and cross your fingers and hope it works. Which is a trading model, like, a lot of people do that, guys. They'll just find a level that is support on the one-minute chart and then just buy off that support, right? I think it's gonna do this. I think it's gonna maybe it might come back down there, but I think we're gonna end up here in some time. If I was in my firm account, this would have been a losing trade, right? I would have had a trend line going across here, right? This was our entry candle. We didn't wait for the entry model though with this trade. So that's one of the big reasons why it went against us. But if we were to just take that trade randomly, this would be our trend line. And you can see we got in on that candle, not waiting for the entry model, and then boom, all of a sudden it went against us, and now it's ranging below our entry. Nuts. But I think this would be a good area here to buy. Don't buy in a firm account, guys. You want to be paper trading today. Okay. From now, we just saw that with our first three trades. Like it's don't trade today. And this is some area of support here. Okay, guys, I'm really serious about that. Don't trade in your paper trading today. Wait for after our session when it actually makes a move. It's just our session's not making a move. Okay, so now it's back up. Wait for it to break this. Okay, when it starts trading here, it's going to go all the way up to here, and it could even go all the way up to here. Okay, that's what we need to wait for, but it's not there in our session, so we can't really take those trades. That's why I was so excited about getting in around here, is because we have all this, right? Okay, but it just never gave us the opportunity for it to give us that trade. But yeah, looks like some sort of bottom. It's just the thing is, it could come down and take out this liquidity here, right? It could come down, take that out, and then maybe it decides to continue down, or maybe, which it likely would, is move back up and then actually take all these out. But that's probably after our session because we only have 9 more minutes left here. Okay, so this thing here's in the paper trading accounts back up to the entry point. There, it actually just touched it. So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, if I had have taken that, that would have been a loss as well, right? Because it went against us. It pulled back. Okay. We'll see. Okay. So now it's in profit, $30, whatever, but it was down like $600, this paper trading account. I'm in on 10 lots. Okay. So now it's up 100, 110, 125, 140, which doesn't really matter. It's paper trading, but this is my target is this area here. Okay. Just based upon what it's been doing, kind of keeps on stopping there. Okay, there's the fair value gap. Its price is above the fair value gap here. Gold is oh, you're using EMAs on your chart. Yeah, I don't teach EMA. We use just the VWAP. Yeah, we can look at gold. Yeah, see, gold is just ranging again. It's telling us not to trade. It's doing the same things as everything else, right? It's just ranging. It's in a downtrend of lower highs, but then you can see here it's finding support on this Tokyo range, right? So it's just telling us not to trade. Okay, so this hit our target, so I'm gonna get out of that trade. Okay, anyways, it made $350 of fake money, paper money. Yeah, see, there's with gold here. This is the gold chart that I um, chart on, and then I trade on this one here with the firms, right? MGC, but we chart on this one just for New York, like same as these guys, and you can see here the lower highs, and then this is obviously the support area, is the top of that Tokyo session. So for gold, like the trade setup for it would actually be a break of that, like this high right here. Okay, probably like around that area, like probably around there. Body opens here, and then you get your trade. We're in a market where it's really low liquidity, so that could actually be a liquidity sweep, and then it turns back down and just continues going sideways here. Um, So yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't look at gold there. And you can see this, like this took out this level here, didn't do a liquidity sweep of this. Um, and then now it's showing signs that it wants to kind of come back down, right? Or go sideways within here. Yeah, so this trade here, guys, I took profits right there on it at our line, right? It gave me $300 of profit. This down here, this was minus $600. It's really weird, eh? How it does that. Like this is minus $600, this is profit of $300. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like this area from well, actually, it's almost the same, right? Because our entry was about there in the trade, right? But it's weird. That's $300. This is $600 of loss. So yeah, very, very strange. Okay, came back down here, touched that. Let's see. Yeah, but this is definitely some kind of ranging area. This guy looks like he's turning back down. There's a lot of support through here. Okay. So maybe we could watch this area and see if it finds support there. Um, yeah, but I wouldn't go long in gold until it breaks above here, like around this area. You made your goal for the day. Like trading this session, or did you trade London session as well? Because this, if you just in this New York session, you made money. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how. Were you trading on support and resistance? Or were you taking trades the opposite of, me because I kept on saying the market was garbage? So, like, I'll just trade the opposite of him. Okay, here we go, coming back down. So we could go and, look for the same kind of model down here, is see if it gives a liquidity sweep, and then you can actually take a long position. Once again, guys, I'm just paper trading now, so it doesn't really mean anything, but, yeah, I'd stay out of the firm account and wait. As I said before, this is the trade for the Nasdaq is this guy. When price finds support above here, it might go all the way to, the VWAP area. So like in here, if the VWAP's around there, it'd probably go to here and here. These are both huge fair value gaps, right? Yes, I didn't know how either. I did one time. I took a trade going short when you suggested to go long. That's good. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, trading against me today, that's definitely the thing you'd wanna do. Okay, the 4th trade was a profit, but it would have been a loss if we were in a firm account because it went against us, and I just decided, "Oh, it's a paper trading account, I'll just hold it," because I knew, like, there's a really high possibility price was gonna come back to here because this is a range, okay? We have some sort of trend line coming here, so this is what I was saying, price might actually start trending here, and if it starts trending here and doesn't come back down here, this is very good for our long scenario. This is the trade we want. We don't really want a short trade there, um, mainly because we'd have to go all the way back here and find a target for it. This is just a really, really easy, like clear thing to see that if price breaks above here, it's going to want to go up here or it's going to want to go here, right? This is our open range, which normally our open range is where we get the trades from is a break of the range taking out the Tokyo session or a break of the range and then giving us a nice short trade, right? But just lately, it's not been doing that. It's been creating the range and then just trades within that range is lately what has been happening, which makes things really frustrating. Okay, gold coming up. This is the point here where we need to start looking at it is around here. So we can take this out. And yeah, it gave a pullback all the way back down. And now she's moving back up. But this is probably a range for gold, which it's just been in there the entire session pretty much, right? Yeah. And US 30. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. We got 4 trades. we traded in the firm account for 3 trades, and they're just huge, horrible losses on trades 2 and 3. So today's a losing day. And then trade 1, we took a little itty bitty profit. It's all it gave us. And then trade 4 was in the paper trading account. It was like a 300 something dollar profit. There. And yeah, it's just sideways market. So I'm going to write in my journal today. I had the bias of the day correct. It was going to be bad trading. There's no red folder news. Like watch before the first trade, I said I'm dropping my lot size today. I'm not, I think I said I'm trading on 2 lots or 1 lot or something like that. And I think I trade on 2 lots in my account there. But yeah, going into it, I had the bias right. It's not a good day. It's low liquidity. It's probably just going to go sideways. There. So I'm going to write that in my journal. And then I'm also going to write that if I wasn't live, I probably wouldn't have traded. Right. So it's a good thing I dropped my lot size. So I had like my risk, like today's journaling is going to be about I had my risk management right. Like my risk management was like bang freaking on. Right. Got out of trades really fast, even though they gave a bad loss. But it's not that bad. Trading on a larger lot size, I lost $300 today. That's one decent trade on a larger lot size, right? So I know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be trading on a larger lot size. Okay, so here we go. It's our session's done, guys, but this is what I've been waiting for the whole damn session is price to start trading here, and then we go long. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys with the targets because I think you should take this trade. I don't think you can take in your paper or in your firm account, but I don't know. I don't like today. So these are all the little targets. When bodies open above these targets, you can just re-enter the market. I guess this is the best trade here, but they're little wee piddly things, because price is moving so slow there. And yeah, I'd probably even get rid of this one. Oops. Oh, I locked it. And I'd take that. Okay, so like I put it actually around this area here to take out these highs, but that is the fair value gap is right here. So maybe what we could do with this one is do like a box like that. And then when price is around here, get out of the trade. If price goes and opens above here, so basically, you can see it's going to have troubles right here, right? So if we get a price opening body above here, it's likely going to go to that VWAP. If we get a body opening above here, you've got this. This is really, really strong resistance, but it could go all the way up here, right? Okay. So that's it. And that's it for our session. Just sucks that happened right at the end of our session. It's kind of making a bit of a move, but then again, could be a liquidity sweep. We don't know. But I think this is the move here we're waiting for, is this move up, right? Okay. So that's it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, today was a bad day, but it happens. It has to happen, guys. Like we have to have these days where we actually lose money and we don't make money, or it doesn't make any sense. Okay. There's no such thing as 100% win rate, 100% every day is profitable. There's no such thing as that. But yeah, this trade, which you can see, that's what I was waiting for the whole damn time was that, if you can tell by the way I was trading, right? Okay, so that's it. And yeah, I'll see you guys. This is pretty funny, guys. So all the damn session today, I'll go over, we're over here on this, over here, right? So all session today, we're waiting for a trade. Like we took a trade here, went against us. Anyways, lost $300 through all this mess here. And then all session, we're waiting for this trade to play out, okay? It happened right at the end of our session, and I actually ended up taking it. Look at my balance now. I made everything back plus $280 or something like that for today. So 50,582. So even though during the session today, the live recording, I lost $300, I put my account back down to 50K. This is a test phase, of course. Minutes after, we're 13 minutes after the end of the session, guys, I've made all that back plus 280 bucks from this trade that we're waiting for the entire freaking session from the NASDAQ. So that just goes to show, even if this happens during your session, if you have a plan and you follow it, you can go and make it all back, right? Even though it's, it was a bad session today, but the day ended up being okay for me. I'm going to trade during Tokyo as well. And then I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I get to up my lot size. I up my lot size for this one, obviously, to make 580 bucks off it. But yeah, taking that trade there, that worked out. Hit our target there, that green box. And then if we get price above that green box, we got our next target, and then way up here is that Tokyo range, which we have to look for, right? Is way up there. So this is the top of the Tokyo range. If price goes above the VWAP, guys, breaks above this green line, price could go all the way up here. So that's pretty amazing. It looks like we're having a pullback here. So I sold just on time. Around that line was my target there. So pretty awesome. And yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that because our session went like, it was bad. I kept on saying we shouldn't be trading today. It's the market's bad. It's going sideways. There's no liquidity. People are not trading. I was even showing look at the news folder at the start of the session. I knew right away. That's why I said trading today is going to be low liquidity. It's not going to be that great. Wednesday is when things are going to kick off and we're going to get some volume into the market. But yeah, it ended up being an okay day for me. 280 bucks there when I'm thinking that, today was going to be, it'd be great just to pull 100 from the market. So yeah, it ended up giving us that nice move. That's the 15-minute chart. And yeah, that's it. I think this will continue going up though. Pretty awesome. See you guys. Bye-bye.